What's up, adventurers? Are you ready to dive into another exciting episode? Well, today we're embarking on a journey to the frozen wonderland of the Arctic Circle. Get ready to meet some amazing characters and go on an unforgettable adventure. So grab your warmest coats because we're heading to the Arctic. Our story begins in the heart of the Arctic, where snow sparkles under the pale winter sun. In the distance, we see a frozen river winding its way through snow-covered hills, glistening like a ribbon of ice. As we pan closer, we spot a group of penguins huddled together on the riverbank, their excited chatter echoing in the crisp air. Among them are our two protagonists, Blizzy and Torta. Blizzy is a small penguin with huge, twinkling round eyes that shine with mischief and wonder. His best friend, Torta, is a sturdy turtle with a weathered green shell. Despite their different species, they're the unlikeliest of friends. Every year, the Arctic animals gather for the Great Arctic Raft Race, a thrilling competition where teams race down the frozen river on homemade rafts, navigating treacherous rapids and icy obstacles. The winner receives a year's supply of fish and seaweed, a true feast fit for Arctic heroes. Blizzy bounces excitedly, unable to contain his enthusiasm for the upcoming race. He squeaks, "Torta, this is it. Our raft's gonna zoom faster than a shooting star." Torta, ever the calm one, adjusts his scarf and rumbled, "Slow and steady, Blizzy. We've got this, but only if we stick to the plan." They named their creation the Icy Turtle, a quirky masterpiece. It's a mishmash of ice blocks lashed together with seaweed ropes, a driftwood mast, and a tiny flag with Blizzy's goofy grin painted on it. The river ahead sparkles, winding through snowy hills, jagged icebergs, and frothy rapids, promising a wild ride. But trouble seems to loom around the corner. A team of sleek seals, led by a cocky one named Slippy, struts over, their shiny raft gleaming like polished glass. Slippy smirks, "You two, with that clunky raft, you'll be eating our ice bubbles." Blizzy's eyes widen, but Torta just chuckles. "Let's see who's laughing at the finish line." Slippy. As the other teams take their positions, the atmosphere crackles with excitement. The races include a wacky pair of puffins on a bobbing log and a grumpy walrus on a giant ice chunk. A polar bear, dressed in a racing uniform, steps forward, holding a horn made from a narwhal tusk. With a mighty blow, he sounds the starting horn, sending a blast of frosty air through the crowd. The race is on. The teams push their rafts into the frigid water and dive in. Blizzy flops onto his belly, paddling furiously with his flippers, while Torta steers with his strong claws. The seals' raft, meanwhile, shoots ahead, their streamlined bodies propelling them swiftly through the water. The crowd cheers from the snowy banks, their voices echoing off the towering ice cliffs. Blizzy squeaks, "Come on, Torta, we're falling behind." Torta keeps his eyes on the path ahead, his weathered face grim with determination. "Don't worry, Blizzy, I have a plan." As the river twists and turns, the first challenge looms before them, a field of jagged icebergs. Just ahead, Blizzy squeaks, "Torta, left? No, right?" The river splits, offering to equally treacherous paths. To the left, a narrow channel winds between sharp, jagged icebergs, while to the right, the current flows swiftly around a massive iceberg blocking the way. Torta remains calm, guiding the raft with steady paws. "Left," he growls. "We can make it through if we go left." The icy turtle crashes through the narrow channel, barely dodging a spiky berk that grazes their flag. Blizzy yelps, clinging to the mast as they rock and roll on the churning waves. The crowd roars from the banks, their cheers echoing off the ice cliffs. Blizzy's big eyes sparkle with excitement, but Torta mutters, "Focus, Blizzy. This river's got more tricks than a fox." And indeed, the river has more challenges in store. Up ahead, the water churns like a frosty blender, signaling the dreaded rapids. Blizzy gasps, Those rapids look like a frozen blender. Torta nods grimly. Stay low to the raft. Blizzy. We need to keep our center of gravity low. As they plunge into the frothy depths, the icy turtle rocks wildly. Water splashes across Blizzy's face, momentarily stunning him. But he quickly shakes himself off and shouts, "Woohoo! This is like sliding down a glacier." Torta grips the raft tightly, his shell glistening as he leans into the turns. Up ahead, Slippy and his SEAL team zoom through the rapids, their confidence growing with each splash. But their cockiness may be their downfall. Slippy barks, faster, faster, oblivious to the massive iceberg looming ahead. Suddenly, crunch, their shiny raft wedges between two ice chunks, wedging them tightly in the current. The seals flail, their smug grins vanished. Blizzy spots them and gasps, "Torta, they're in trouble." Torta, ever the hero, doesn't hesitate. "We can't just race past. That's not the Arctic way." He wrestles the helm, steering the icy turtle toward the trapped seals. Time slows as the two rafts approach each other amidst the churning rapids. The seals look up, their eyes filled with panic. Torta shoves his sturdy shell against their raft, bracing for the impact. With a grunt, he pushes with all his might, helping to wedge the seals free. Blizzy lends a hand, shouting, "You got this, Torta. Push like you're moving a mountain." After what feels like an eternity, the seal's raft pops free from the ice, but the effort sends the icy turtle spinning out of control. Blizzy slides across the deck, grabbing the mast just in time. Slippy, stunned, mutters, "You helped us." Torta grunts. No one gets left behind in the Arctic. The seals, now humbled, paddle alongside, and the two rafts race neck and neck towards the final stretch. The river narrows, forming a twisting chute lined with cheering animals. Up ahead, the puffin team paddles furiously while the walrus charges ahead with brute force. The finish line, a banner of seaweed strung across the river, shimmers in the distance. The four rafts surge forward, each determined to win. Snowflakes swirl, and the northern lights flicker above, casting a magical glow on the racers and the crowd. The tension is palpable as the rafts approach the line. The polar bear judge scratches his head, then grins. This race isn't just about speed, it's about spirit. You're all winners. The animals erupt in cheers, and Slippy offers Blizzy a sheepish flipper bump. "You guys are all right," he admits. Blizzy beams, his round eyes twinkling, while Torta just nods, "Told you we had this." In the end, the spirit of camaraderie and sportsmanship wins the day. The animals share piles of fish and seaweed, celebrating under the shimmering northern lights. Blizzy leads a goofy dance, and Torta taps his shell to the beat, content with the day's adventures. And as the stars twinkled above, Blizzy and Torta drifted on their raft, waving to us from beneath their glowing sky. And there you have it, adventurers, another exciting tale from the heart of the Arctic. What a whirlwind of a day it was, filled with laughter, friendship, and the true meaning of teamwork. If you enjoyed this Arctic adventure, we invite you to embark on more journeys with our intrepid heroes. We've got plenty more stories waiting to be discovered. And if you have any ideas for Blizzy and Torta's next escapade, be sure to leave a comment below. Your suggestions might just become part of our next adventure. Until then, stay curious, keep exploring, and always remember the spirit of the Arctic, where teamwork makes the dream work. And don't forget to join us next time for more fun, more friendship, and more amazing tales. Thanks for joining Blizzy and Torta on their raftastic adventure. We hope you had as much fun watching as they did racing. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked the story and want to see more like it. Also, let us know in the comments which Arctic animal you'd like to be for the day. We love hearing from you. Keep an eye out for more exciting adventures because the fun never stops here. Thanks for watching.